Hey guys, it's Dozy. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to talk about reconnaissance. Um, a really important part, if it's actually the most important part of any hacking task, penetration task, whatever you want to call it. With you can't really go and well, you can if you wanted, if you enjoy wasting time and running around in circles, I suppose you could. But reconnaissance lets you It gives you all the information you need. Then you've got everything there. Then you can analyze it. You can study it and say, right, okay, tell you what, let's try this avenue. Let's try that avenue. You've got all the information at hand instead of wasting time. And you'll see it. There's plenty of people that don't. They'll say, right, okay, what's the point of recon? Yeah, we've got an avenue here. Let's try, and they'll be banging their head against the wall. Ideally, unless it's an obvious way in, right? Which you're not really gonna get that. You want to do as much recon as possible. It will make life much easier for you, right? And today we're going to look at FTP recon. It's just like there's a very basic task. There's nothing major to it, and once we find, and in this instance, it's going to be FTP, as I said earlier, and we're just try and find the credentials, or find the password if we can access it and look for some flags, right? So it's just I will do a full topic on reconnaissance. It is extremely important. And actually, we're going to be using Nmap today, so I'm going to show you the versatility of it. Nmap, how important it is. I think the full name is Network Mapper. Could be wrong, whatever it is. But yeah, let's get started. Before I start, if you guys want any cheat sheets or any information on hacking, I think there's bits and bats on networking. Check out navkang.github.io/doozy. And that's with a capital D, as you can see it here. And meanwhile, let's get started with this. So we're gonna use Nmap today, right? And we're gonna find out what services are running, what ports they're running on, right? And then we're gonna use an Nmap script. I think it's called FTP Brute. I'll search it in a second anyway, right? And we're gonna have a bit of fun with that. So let's get started. So the first thing is Nmap. I think it is. Let me get the IP. I think I did a scan on it earlier. Nmap. We'll do a full one of the versions. We're gonna get as much information as we can. Sorry about my voice. Get some water in me. Let's see what we come up with. Okie dokie. What we got? Cool. Port 21. Services FTP. The version is Pro FTPD, and it's got the version number there as well. Great. This is what we need, right? Now, if we look for Nmap, Nmap, FTP Pro scripts. Really useful tool. You'll see in a second. Now, in this instance, right, what we can have both. We can give both the username list, and we can also do a password list as well. Because this is an example, I already know what they are, right? But just an example for this, I'm just gonna create one. So at least it's on the system anyway. So let's do a quick word list. Well, word list is already on here. So what I'll do is I'll just add it on here, and I'm sure I've got on here. Let's see what I've got on here. Won't have gedit, possibly not. Nano, should have nano on here. Oh, I do. Nice. We'll think of a name for this, but for now, let's just type in sysadmin, administrator, if I can spell it right. We'll just put nav in there. I'll put do's in there as well. Why not? No harm. Save that as users. Save that as users. Cool. That's done. Let's create another one. Nano. We'll call this pass. We'll just give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me enter admin, sysadmin as well, because it might just be the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think what else is there? We can't have this password. Oh, cool, that'll be fine. All right, that's done to there. Right, okay, cool. So the Nmap script and how to use it. I don't really give you the greatest of information. I think you might just have to go into it. Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to pass in. So yeah, these are the arguments. So we need to pass in the user list here, and we'll use that as well, right? And let's go back to it. So it's Nmap. Is it dash dash? Yeah, I'm sure it's dash. Now let me just double check. Yes, it is. FTP brute script dash arg. So we're going to pass our arguments in, which I've just mentioned earlier. So it was called user db. We called our list. I think we called it users, comma, and then we're going to call in the pass db, and that was called pass. If it's wrong, then I'll go back to it in a second. Port was 21, as we've discovered earlier, and the IP was 192.50.162.3. Let's see what happens here. Failed to respond to that. Okay, fine. Let's see why. Pass db equals pass. Oh, I didn't like the space. Was it not pass db? Yes, it was. A bit unusual. I wonder if it's the space. Oh, okay. It was the space. So there should not be a space there. Yeah, so some of these tools are quite sensitive. Right, very nice. So now we've got here, we know the username is sysadmin and it's given us the password. So we've run this script, Nmap script, right? Run it against the open port where the FTP server is running, right? And we've run both the user and password, and it's come up with some valid credentials, as you can see here. Fantastic, this is what we wanted, right? Now let's go into FTP. So it's FTP, I'm sure you have to put the username in. FTP user. Oh, God, that didn't work. FTP user at 192. Let's see if I can remember. 192.50.162.3. 50.162.3. Okay, didn't like that. Let's try again without that. Brilliant. Let's see if that's done anything. Doesn't seem to say anything about it. Oh, it's not connected. Let's try again. Let's try it without the FTP. Sorry, without the user in there. Ah, okay, nice. In the user, password was 654321. Am I making stuff up or was I going along? Ah, okay, yes, it was sysadmin. I'm trying to use user. Sysadmin 654321. dir. Right, very nice. We're in there, right? Let's see if clear works on anything. No, it doesn't work on there. Let's get secret.txt. Right, that's download. Let's exit our VIA. Let's clear this. Let's see what cat secret is. Right, there we go. So we've got a flag out of there. Perfect. Let's just go back into that FTP and see if there's any other flags. There probably will be. 654321 dir. Let's see what ls to root. Transfer complete. ls root. cd. See where that takes us. dir. Right, perfect. So we've got the flag in there, but this is an example to show when you've got a port open like this with an FTP, and I said it's not always going to work. This is just a very simplified, very basic example. There's no guarantee that it's going to work the way it's, or you're going to get even close to running that many iterations of usernames and passwords against it. So what I've shown today is we found a service running FTP. We've run our username password list against it using an Nmap FTP brute force script. We've supplied the arguments, and voila, we've come out with a valid username and password, some valid credentials, and we managed to log into that FTP using the found credentials, and we found a flag. Really hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Thank you very much for your time.